Welcome to our movie comments section for The Bold and the Beautiful. We're thrilled to have you join us as we delve into the latest dramatic events that have unfolded in this beloved soap opera. Grab a comfortable seat because we have a lot to unpack from this gripping episode that has left fans on the edge of their seats. Our story begins with a classic soap opera scenario: eavesdropping. Taylor, one of our central characters, overhears a conversation that sets the stage for the drama to come. She learns that Brooke, her longtime rival, is plotting to seduce Ridge once again. This revelation ignites a firestorm of emotions within Taylor, who has grown increasingly frustrated with Brooke's constant interference in her relationship with Ridge. It's important to understand the history here. Taylor has always tried to maintain a peaceful existence with Ridge, focusing on building their relationship without drama. However, Brooke's persistent meddling has made it nearly impossible for Taylor to feel secure in her relationship. This latest scheme by Brooke is the final straw for Taylor, pushing her to a breaking point we've rarely seen before. Taylor's frustration is understandable. She's never intentionally interfered in Brooke's affairs, yet Brooke seems to make it her life's mission to disrupt Taylor's happiness. This one-sided antagonism has created a deeply unbalanced dynamic between the two women, with Taylor often feeling like she's constantly on the defensive. Driven by her anger and determination to protect her relationship, Taylor decides it's time to confront Brooke head-on. She waits for an opportunity when Brooke is alone, planning to have a frank discussion about boundaries and respect. Taylor's intention is to make it clear to Brooke that her interference in Taylor's relationship with Ridge needs to stop. When Taylor finally confronts Brooke, the tension is palpable. Taylor doesn't mince words, directly challenging Brooke about her intentions and demanding that she stay out of Taylor's relationship with Ridge. However, Brooke's response is far from conciliatory. Instead of acknowledging Taylor's concerns, Brooke doubles down on her beliefs. Brooke insists that she and Ridge are destined to be together, dismissing Taylor's feelings entirely. In Brooke's mind, it's Taylor who is the interloper in this situation. She accuses Taylor of being the one who drove Ridge away from her, completely disregarding the complex history between all three of them. This confrontation quickly escalates into a heated argument. Both women are passionate about their positions and neither is willing to back down. The exchange becomes increasingly heated, with years of pent-up frustration and rivalry bubbling to the surface. In a tragic turn of events, the argument takes a physical turn. During the heated exchange, Taylor accidentally pushes Brooke, causing her to fall down a flight of stairs. The moment is shocking for both women, but the consequences are immediate and severe. Brooke is rendered unconscious by the fall and is quickly rushed to the hospital for emergency treatment. The aftermath of this incident sends shockwaves through the entire Forrester family and their social circle. Taylor, who never intended to cause physical harm, finds herself in serious legal trouble. She is arrested on charges of assault, a development that throws the family into chaos and threatens to destroy everything Taylor has worked for. As news of the incident spreads, we see the ripple effects it has on various characters, particularly Steffy, Taylor's daughter. Steffy is devastated by the turn of events and, in her emotional state, places the blame squarely on Ridge's shoulders. She sees her father's indecisiveness in matters of the heart as the root cause of this tragedy. Steffy's reaction adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Torn between her love for both parents, she issues an ultimatum to Ridge that dramatically raises the stakes. She demands that he find a way to save Taylor from legal trouble, threatening to sever their father-daughter relationship if he fails to act. This ultimatum puts immense pressure on Ridge, who now finds himself caught between his duty to his daughter, his complicated feelings for Taylor, and the unconscious Brooke who needs his support. Steffy makes it clear that while she doesn't care who Ridge ultimately chooses as a partner, she expects him to be decisive and prevent any further tragedies from occurring. Meanwhile, at the hospital, the situation takes another unexpected turn. Brooke regains consciousness, but the fall has left her with amnesia. This development adds a new layer of complexity to an already complicated situation. Ridge, racked with guilt over the events that have transpired, decides to return to Brooke's side to care for her during her recovery. Ridge's decision to care for Brooke is not a simple one. He's driven by a mix of guilt, duty, and lingering feelings for Brooke. However, this choice puts him in a difficult position as he must now balance his commitment to the amnesiac Brooke with his efforts to use his connections and influence to secure Taylor's release from prison. This balancing act showcases the complex web of relationships and loyalties that define the bold and the beautiful. Ridge's actions will have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just Brooke and Taylor, but also his children and the extended Forrester family. As Ridge works to navigate this complex situation, Taylor faces her own life-altering decision. Upon regaining her freedom, thanks in part to Ridge's efforts, Taylor makes the shocking choice to completely let go of Ridge and leave Los Angeles for good. Taylor's decision to leave is a pivotal moment in the story. It represents a breaking point for her character, a realization that the cycle of drama and heartbreak with Ridge and Brooke is too costly to continue. This choice, while difficult, is Taylor's way of finally prioritizing her own well-being over her tumultuous relationship with Ridge. Naturally, Taylor's decision comes as a shock to Steffy, who tries desperately to convince her mother to stay. The potential loss of her mother, combined with the strained relationship with her father, puts Steffy in an emotionally vulnerable position. Her attempts to persuade Taylor to stay highlight the strong bond between mother and daughter and the pain of potential separation. Despite Steffy's pleas, Taylor remains resolute in her choice to start anew elsewhere. This steadfastness shows a new side of Taylor's character, one who is willing to prioritize her own healing and growth over the familiar patterns of her past. The aftermath of these events leaves the Forrester family in turmoil. Ridge finds himself in an impossible situation, torn between his duty to care for the amnesiac Brooke and his lingering feelings for Taylor. His decision to stay with Brooke while she recovers from amnesia is complicated by the guilt he feels over the circumstances that led to her condition. Steffy, meanwhile, grapples with the potential loss of her mother and the strained relationship with her father. Her ultimatum to Ridge has put their relationship on shaky ground, and the prospect of Taylor leaving Los Angeles entirely adds another layer of emotional distress. The once tight-knit Forrester family now faces an uncertain future, with loyalties tested and relationships hanging in the balance. This period of upheaval promises to bring about significant changes in the family dynamic, potentially altering the course of the show for episodes to come. As the dust begins to settle, viewers are left to ponder the long-term consequences of these dramatic events. Will Brooke regain her memories, and if so, how will that affect her relationship with Ridge? The amnesia plotline opens up numerous possibilities for character development and story arcs. If Brooke does regain her memory, will she remember the confrontation with Taylor? And how will this affect her feelings towards both Taylor and Ridge? Another pressing question is whether Taylor can truly leave behind the life she's known in Los Angeles. While she seems determined to make a fresh start, longtime viewers know that circumstances and writers often find ways to draw characters back into the drama. Will Taylor find peace in her new life, or will she be drawn back into the Forrester family orbit? The storyline expertly weaves together themes of love, loyalty, and the far-reaching consequences of our actions. It showcases the complex dynamics within the Forrester family and their extended circle, highlighting how past decisions and long-standing rivalries can have devastating effects on the present. One of the strengths of this plotline is how it forces characters to confront the consequences of their actions and decisions. Taylor, who has often been portrayed as the more stable and rational character, finds herself facing legal troubles due to a moment of lost control. This development adds depth to her character and creates opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Similarly, Ridge is forced to grapple with the results of his indecisiveness. His inability to make a clear choice between Brooke and Taylor has contributed to the ongoing tension between the two women, ultimately leading to this dramatic confrontation. Now, he must deal with the fallout from his actions, or lack thereof, and make difficult choices that will impact all those around him. Brooke's amnesia presents an interesting twist on her character. Known for her schemes and manipulations, Brooke now finds herself in a vulnerable position, dependent on others for care and information about her own life. This situation could potentially lead to character growth for Brooke, allowing her to see her past actions in a new light once and if she regains her memories. Steffy's role in this drama is particularly compelling. As the daughter of Taylor and Ridge, she's caught in the middle of their tumultuous relationship. Her ultimatum to Ridge demonstrates her frustration with the ongoing drama and her desire for stability. It will be interesting to see how this impacts her relationship with both parents moving forward. As we reflect on this gripping episode, we're reminded of the enduring appeal of the bold and the beautiful. The show continues to deliver high-stakes drama, emotional performances, and unexpected twists that keep viewers coming back for more. The talented cast brings these characters to life with nuance and depth, allowing us to connect with their joys, sorrows, and everything in between. The writers of The Bold and the Beautiful have done an excellent job of creating a storyline that not only provides immediate drama but also sets the stage for future conflicts and character development. The fallout from these events will likely drive the narrative for many episodes to come, providing ample opportunity for twists, turns, and emotional revelations. One of the most intriguing aspects of this storyline is how it might reshape the long-standing dynamics between characters. The Taylor-Brooke-Ridge love triangle has been a central element of the show for years, but these events have the potential to dramatically alter that dynamic. Will Taylor's decision to leave create a permanent change, or will circumstances conspire to bring her back into the fold? Similarly, the strained relationship between Ridge and Steffy adds a new dimension to the family drama. Steffy's ultimatum puts pressure on Ridge to make decisive choices, something he has struggled with in the past. How Ridge handles this pressure could have long-lasting effects on his relationships with both his daughter and his romantic partners. The amnesia plotline with Brooke opens up numerous storytelling possibilities. Will Ridge take advantage of Brooke's memory loss to reshape their relationship? Or will he be racked with guilt, struggling to connect with a Brooke who doesn't remember their shared history? And what happens if and when Brooke regains her memories? As we look ahead, there are numerous questions that fans will be eager to see answered in upcoming episodes. Will Taylor follow through on her decision to leave Los Angeles, or will something or someone convince her to stay? How will Ridge balance his commitment to the amnesiac Brooke with his efforts to help Taylor and repair his relationship with Steffy? What about the legal ramifications of Taylor's actions? Even if she avoids jail time, how will this incident affect her professional life and her standing in the community? And how will Brooke's family, particularly her sister Katie and daughter Hope, react to her condition and Ridge's sudden reappearance in her life? These questions and more will keep viewers tuning in, eager to see how the complex web of relationships and conflicts continues to unfold. The beauty of a long-running soap opera like The Bold and the Beautiful is its ability to continuously evolve its characters and relationships, keeping the story fresh and engaging even after thousands of episodes. In conclusion, this episode of The Bold and the Beautiful serves as a powerful reminder of the show's ability to captivate audiences with its intricate plot lines and character development. It leaves us eagerly anticipating the next installment, wondering how these complex relationships will evolve and what new challenges lie ahead for the Forrester family and their associates. The drama, passion, and unexpected twists in this episode epitomize why The Bold and the Beautiful has remained a beloved staple of daytime television for decades. It continues to push boundaries, explore complex emotions, and keep viewers invested in the lives of its characters. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth discussion of The Bold and the Beautiful. We hope you've enjoyed this comprehensive analysis of the latest dramatic events and that it has enhanced your viewing experience. Don't forget to like this video if you found our breakdown helpful, and please subscribe to our channel for more exciting content about your favorite soap operas. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these recent developments. Do you think Taylor made the right decision in choosing to leave? How do you think Ridge should handle the situation with Brooke's amnesia? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Remember to tune into the next episode of The Bold and the Beautiful to see how these gripping storylines continue to unfold. Until next time, keep watching, keep discussing, and most importantly, keep enjoying the drama.